Institute of Technology proudly supports the Lifetime Achievement Award category, honouring an artist's significant contribution to Pacific music. It is my pleasure to officially announce Herbs, honouring their first two albums, What Be Happen and Light of the Pacific. The 2015 Manukau Institute of Technology Lifetime Achievement Award recipients. This award acknowledges the shared histories of our people, of Māori and Pacific communities in Aotearoa. When the albums were released, the nature of our society and country was so different. We want to honour the extremely important voice that Herbs had. Through the songs, strong lyrics and messages in their songs, they called people and the government to account, and they truly spoke for the people. Their music broke through as being so clearly from Aotearoa, with strong messages about being Pacific and about being New Zealanders. Herbs contributed to shaping New Zealand and who we are today. With the MIT Lifetime Achievement Award, we are honouring their legacy, their leadership, and their influence on Pacific music. Before we ask Herbs to come forward and accept this award, we have a couple of special tributes. First is an AV package, which will be followed by a live tribute performance by Three Houses Down.
What Be Happen and Light of the Pacific by Herbs announced the arrival of Pacific migrant working class struggles in Aotearoa. Whakapapa connections to tangata whenua Māori and the beginnings of South Pacific reggae. What Be Happen is the quintessential groundbreaking social commentary album of a Pacific generation coming to grips with the politics of a nation.
There'd been dawn raids in this country, there was Muldoonism and all that kind of thing. And here was a band that was actually saying something about the world that they came from.
Race relations to Treaty of Waitangi, overstayers to dawn raids, 1981 anti-Springbok rugby tour, and a growing awareness of New Zealand-born Pacific Islanders facing spiritual, cultural and political dislocation. That lost tribe generation lament of the Bible encapsulated by their Bese by the rivers of Babylon. Today their Pacific urban lament is What Be Happen. And long may these Herb songs continue to inspire, create and heal future generations. Light of the Pacific reclaimed our Pacific identity, our Pacific regional identity. Once again, Herbs became the background soundtrack of our New Zealand history, recording that powerful moment when New Zealand led the world in our proud anti-nuclear practices.
French Leader was on the charts in the top 10 for 11 weeks without any radio play.
Challenging the superpowers of the day, French Leader shared our message, our people's wairoa of justice and peace, declaring that French nuclear testing in our Pacific region was ecologically wrong and immoral. These two historical Pacifica iconic reggae albums were the Herbs Pacific years with Tony, Spencer, Fred, our Palangi side of the Herbs family, and tangata whenua Herbs whānau, united in telling our people's stories. The Herb story is one of our history stories, of our Ainga Musica Pacifica, our Pacific musical family on a malanga, a journey of alofa, atua and hope, what be happen and truly a light of the Pacific. The Herbs, true navigators of Pacific music.
South Pacific. We welcome those listeners who have just joined us present now a program of popular music with a continental flavour, and we begin with a group who call themselves Herbs. Here they are to sing their song French Leisure. Oh, I'm sorry, Leisure to France.